putting North Dakota first.
Today we learned Hstfest will be returning in 2022. And in tonight's KX conversation, who better to talk about that with us than Hstfest's new president, Tim Mihalick.
Tim, thank you for joining us. And can you talk to us a little bit about today's announcement and what it means for the future of Hstfest?
Sure, and again, thank you for having me today to talk about Hstfest. Really a lot about what the discussion around is today in the press release was kind of twofold. When we announced that David Wright was stepping down as president, I think there was a lot of people who thought that Hstfest was done and over with, and we might not have done a great job of explaining that. So part of the release today explains the importance of the Canadian traffic and what we lost there, as well as the international traffic due to the COVID-19 virus. And so we wanted to come back out and give that announcement that, although there were some challenges there, we're looking to move forward. We're excited about 2022, and we've got new leadership in place to make that happen.
Now, tell us, as far as moving forward, you're getting some outside help on the Hstfest future?
We are. We made a decision as a board to engage a consultant out of the Minneapolis area who has experience with festivals of our size, I think understands the Midwest and can take a good look at our festival, maybe help us push the reset button while we have the time to look towards 2022.
And the exact dates for next year have not been announced yet, but as you mentioned, the new leadership. So can you give us a little bit of an idea of what we can expect next year?
Sure. I think you're going to see, again, a festival focused on the Scandinavian heritage of this area. Personally, myself, I'm not full-blooded Norwegian, but I'm married to one, so it's important for me. But we want to retain that heritage. The other thing we want to focus on and then appreciate the number of volunteer hours that come out of the city of Minot and what the city of Minot has done for us. But maybe a shortened schedule. We were previously at 4 days, maybe down to 3. Maybe a switching up of some of the acts, but just similar to the heritage part of the festival in the past, but maybe a different look as we examine what we need to do.
Sure, and I'm sure there's a lot of people passionate, hoping this would come back. Tell us about that, Tim. I mean, how passionate are some of these people that want to help out at Hstfest?
Yeah, I appreciate that because I want to continue to thank those volunteers and the passion that's been exhibited from all over the country, let alone people we've heard from all over the world. We had a lot of guests come over from Norway. We continue to get calls daily about that. I was actually down in Bismarck right after the announcement, and I talked to a few people down there that were passionate as well, and were just extremely disappointed. And we don't want to be in that disappointment pond. So
I'm sure a lot of people excited about today's announcement. Thank you so much, Tim, for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and looking forward to seeing you in 2022.